Hello, everybody. Jocelyn Mozak here. Welcome to another installment of Water Cooler Conversations, where us online business owners get to gather around our virtual water cooler and talk all things business, from the emotional to the strategy. And today I wanted to share with you a quick nugget. I titled this video, Newsletters Made Easy. And I'll tell you, that is a title I never expected myself to be writing. I am someone who dances around newsletters and blogging like nobody's business. It's what I avoid because I am a talker. I don't want to write. Don't make me type. And I always have been given the advice of anytime you answer a question to a client, that's great content for a newsletter or a blog. And that's great advice. And so I'd be like, all right, I just answered this question. Let me sit down and write a post. But immediately went into my head was this notion of, I blew it out of proportion. I suddenly decided, oh, well, if it's going to be a blog post, then it needs to have all this structure, and I need to have, 3 bullet points and this and that and the next thing. And before you knew it, I was like, forget it, I can't do this. So what shifted for me about 3 weeks ago was I really wanted to write, and I was reflecting on what's the difference between when I answer a question for a client through email and when I answer a question through trying to write this blog. Well, in one case, I just sat down and just wrote an answer. I didn't sit there going, I need 3 bullet points and I need to link to this resource. I didn't make a production out of it. I simply shared my knowledge. I wrote to the person. And when I was done writing, I was done writing, and I hit send. So I decided to try this approach with my newsletter. And the reason I tie the newsletter and the blog together is that some people will read your blog, some will see it on social media, and others will get to know you through your newsletter. And so you can push the same material to both places because people will find you and meet you at different times. And so what I was able to do is I arrested myself and I said, all right, pretend you're answering a person. So I literally sat down with what I wanted to write, and I literally visualized the person I was writing to, and I wrote it like an email. I wrote it like a letter. Basically, there was no structure, there was no pressure, there was no nothing. It was simply me talking to this other person, answering this question with my experience, with my knowledge, with my advice. And do you know what happened? This blew me away. I got multiple, and I've done this now with 2 different newsletters, multiple responses from people, from telling me about their day to asking me an additional question to saying, yeah, you're right. What I realized is when I was trying to make my newsletter and my blog a production, I kind of was doing this sort of, I'm writing an article style. Like it just kind of had this detached component. Yet when I wrote it from a place of, I am talking to you, I am sharing my knowledge with you because I want to help you and I'm answering your question, that one-to-one, which is really what we all want, right? We all want connection. That one-to-one energy made it such that when people got my email, it was a conversation, and they read it and they connected with it, and I was talking to them. And that's why I got so many responses of like, yes, this is what's going on in my life, or yes, I need your help, or yes, whatever. So I would encourage you, if you find yourself stuck, which I often do get stuck when it comes to writing, consider if you can really, like most things, break it down to what is the objective here. The objective is not to write. I mean, yes, you can say for SEO, I should write this 1,000-word grand plan. But really, if you can just boil it down to what information are you sharing, and just write as you write, because ultimately your clients, when they work with you, are going to work with you and your personality. So let it come through. Let it come through right off the bat. They'll already start bonding with you, connecting with you, and knowing that you're their person. So that's my suggestion, my kind of aha that I've had that I wanted to share with you. If you guys have any tips that you found have helped you get through that barrier of the blank sheet of paper, what do I write? Please share, because we all are so different, right? That's why I hop on and I share it, because if 1 or 2 people take this and it works for them, impact, right? But and perspective and ideas, you never know. And the more we share what works with each other, the more we can get ideas, and just a few of them might just land. And so that is why I'm hopping on today and sharing this little nugget. Let me know if you found it valuable. If you did, please give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up, and share it out with anyone you think would find this a useful resource. And again, if you have any tips, please share below. Otherwise, I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I will catch you on another Water Cooler Conversations. Bye, guys.